So I've given you the tips on what to do before the bed is in the room. I've given you your homework, you're done, you're ready, the bed is up, and now what do we do? The first thing we want to do for our little ones in the crib to bed transition is make it fun for them. Bring them to the store, let them pick out the bedding, maybe the new decor for the room. I myself just recently did it with my twins. Now they share a room, they're boy-girl twins, so I have one side is full of Minnie Mouse and the other side is full of Spider-Man. It got them excited about it and more welcoming about the transition that they were about to do. We also want to make sure that we're implementing sleep rules right from the start. And there's two things that I love to include. One of them is a toddler clock. A toddler clock provides them visual cues of when it's bedtime and when it's wake time. So this kind of helps get rid of those, early morning, creeping out of their room, coming to get mom and dad at maybe 5 o'clock in the morning, because they can visually see on their toddler clock that it's not time to wake up yet. Another great addition is a bedtime routine chart. I'm not a fan of the reward chart system, but I love a good bedtime routine chart. And again, make it fun and creative with your little one. Get them involved in it. A bedtime routine chart really just gives them visual cues of each step that you're going through in the bedtime. So you're not going through that constant back and forth of, I want another drink, I want another hug, I want another story. They see when the step is done and they're ready to go to bed. The next thing we want to make sure, obviously, is that we're making the environment safe. Remember, when they're in a crib, there's certain things that we don't really need to worry about because they're contained. Well, now they're loose in the room, so we want to make sure that electrical outlets are covered. We might need to remove books and distracting toys from their room. We want to make sure that you can even put a child-proof handle on their closet so that they can't open the closet door. If your child is younger, you might want to even take the step and putting up a guardrail on their bed or putting the mattress right on the floor. And lastly, we want to make sure that we're still implementing the basic sleep fundamentals. So we want to make sure that we're still doing a nice age-appropriate early bedtime. Whenever we're going through a major transition like a crib to bed switch, you have to understand your child might not be getting the right amount of sleep, maybe the right quality of sleep that they normally get, because it's a really big transition. So let's make sure that bedtime is nice and early to make up for it. And more importantly, we want to make sure we're having a nice, consistent, calming bedtime routine, getting them prepared for their sleep in their new bed, and having that great one-on-one attachment time with mom and dad. For more information about the crib to bed transition or how to work with a Goodnight Sleep sleep consultant, you can head over to goodnightsleepsite.com or find us on Facebook at Goodnight Sleep Site.